investment group has a destination in mind. That's why the Cooperative Bank has introduced the Club Special Loan.
Thank you, Tony. It's very necessary.
Meet Philip Kahenya, a medical doctor and a sports enthusiast who during the week is busy taking care of patients. And like they say, all work and no play makes Doc a dull boy. This is how he unwinds. Or at least that is what he used to do until things got out of hand, but in a nice way.
Why we came up with this kind of setup is that both me and my wife, we are very outdoor people. We do quite a lot of outdoor activities, mountain climbing, backpacking, expeditions really. And we realized that there are no suitable places in Nairobi where you can actually go and chill out other than the usual clubbing scenes. And as young parents, we thought clubbing scenes is not ideal for children, so we were actually scouting for a place where a parent can take out their children and they still have fun and they are not exposed to the normal clubbing environment.
Located on the outskirts of Nairobi's central business district of Thika Road, you will find idyllic Misli, an establishment Dr. Kahenya invested in purely out of his passion for extreme sports.
Basically means a beautiful, scenic environment. And we believe we have that scenic, beautiful place here. It's quite serene. As you can see, indigenous trees, wooded, plenty of green. Mystery House is the name that was given to the colonial house, the old colonial house that forms the part of the property.
And over the years, idyllic Misli has become an ideal place for team building activities for corporates.
We are offering something unique and something that is beneficial to groups, to institutions.
What really inspired the creation of idyllic Misli House?
As doctors, we do recommend that physical activity is actually one of the main areas that you can engage in to prevent the development of those lifestyle diseases. But you find we don't have ideal places where actually we can recommend people to engage in those activities.
Apart from the events that happen at his venue, which includes your regular team building events hosting and the out of this world extreme sports arena in the small forest located here, Dr. Kahenya also organizes bike tours, trekking and mountain climbing for his clients.
Most of the weekends, between Friday, Saturday and Sunday, we normally would not be missing a group. We can be able to host even up to 3 or 4 groups at the same time.
But has the idea made good business sense?
We normally would charge between 3,000 3,500 per person for the whole one-day activity, which includes the meals and the trainers, facilitation and all that. And I would say it's not a bad business. I would say it's good.
Dr. Kahenya says idyllic Misli House can host up to 500 people comfortably at a time, which would translate to him making 1.5 million shillings per day. But all that has not come easy.
Selling our team building, sometimes people don't have the right concept. They might think we are more expensive, and that sort of brings a problem. The other challenge is what you alluded to, you know, with the high ropes and all that. Many people will freak out. They come see the rope, it's 20 feet, 30 feet up, and everybody is like, no, not me.
But the flip side of this is more and more CEOs are beginning to realize the importance of team building.
Getting to know our partners better, how to be able to overcome challenges and to make a more cohesive team altogether.
The achievements so far for Dr. Philip Kahenya are worth emulating, and he encourages anyone out there who might be thinking of going into business.
Just plan well, and even when you think you know, because like when we started we thought we understand the outdoor business, but the proper planning and projection, and then you put your heart into it, you definitely will be able to achieve your goal. There is nothing that can stop you, and that is basically the central message that we tell people even when we come for the team building.
So this is one of the challenges here. It's called Bama Bucket. Really looks simple, but it's not that simple. And the trainer says, if you can surmount the challenge and go all the way to the end, then you will become extremely productive at your place of work. For Movers and Shakers, I am Tony Timase.
Every investment group has a destination in mind. That's why the Cooperative Bank has introduced the Club Special Loan. Every investment group has a destination in mind. That's why the Cooperative Bank has introduced the Club Special Loan.
He calls his vast land the Chicken Republic, and I quickly see why, as he proudly welcomes me in to explain what happens here at the sanitized hatchery.
The capacity that we have here, we have a capacity to hatch 800,000 chicks in a week.
All this might just be normal to you, so let's pick it from the beginning.
Sometimes we didn't go to school because actually sometimes we were weak and we didn't have enough food. We didn't have enough strength.
And as if primary school tribulations were not enough,
at night we could be given by our grandmother a sack, the maize sack. You go inside, it becomes the blanket, it becomes the bed, it becomes the mattress.
And then there was some luck.
I went to school, I went to my LF4 in Kirangale High School. From there I got sponsorship and I went to India for my degree in medicine.
Now fast forward to the present. Back home, Dr. Thuo practiced medicine and Eldoret, then in Nairobi, mixing it with business for 15 years before he called it quits to get into farming, albeit in a rather peculiar way.
I started bread grits back in 2005. I made a decision and I sold my 5 houses, which were of 5-story buildings. I sold them, the 5 of them, and I decided to take risk and enter into poultry industry.
While poultry, I wondered, and Dr. Thuo's answer, though comical, made a lot of sense.